It's Morning Mary.
Yay.
Here's our road construction update. The bridge is still being built. Look out there. It's pretty hazy. It's gonna be a really humid day. It's been super hot lately. It's beautiful. Happy Sunday. We are going over to Star Wars swap meet. This is where the geek thing gets to a new level sometimes, but I'm part of a Florida-based group called the Star Wars Grand Florida Alliance. I'll put a link to the group below. You don't have to be within the state to join the group, or at least be part of it. You have a Facebook page and all that good stuff. There's a swap meet going on, which is basically a bunch of collectors and folks get together, and this is the first time that we're trying to do this publicly and trade things or sell things to each other, but not look to like scalp and rip each other off. I equate it as crack dealers selling crack to each other, because that's what it comes down to. Marty, we've got to go back.
I'm so glad you made it, Paul.
Even the license plate. Woohoo! So we're at the swap meet finally. This is outside. Sponsored by Dot Shader Tinting. By the way, if you need your cars tinted and you live in the Orlando or Central Florida area, you should definitely check her out. She does fantastic work. We got all kinds of goodies. It's like a garage sale for Star Wars crackheads.
Get anyone's fix.
Dig through the box. Everything is 50 cents on this table. Check this out. I've never seen this before. We're going old school. I bought this from Campbell for the whopping price. Well, this and
Molaram
for the whopping price of $5. But look very closely. I don't know if you can see this. It's Will Forte as Indiana Jones.
Eyes. He's a what do you call it? He's a hammerhead.
Yeah. So you get some retro stuff up there. You got the Death Star playset. It's original Millennium Falcon, original speeder bike. That's the cool stuff. And I've always wanted this cooler. Who doesn't want an R2 that serves you ice cold water? Where did that come from, Campbell?
Germany.
No. Who gave you that Lando cover scene?
Brian Littrell of the Backstreet Boys.
That makes it extra valuable, because Campbell is, you know, an official member of the Backstreet Boys.
That's why I'm looking for $3.
Okay, cool.
Is it true you used to live with Brian Littrell?
It's not true, but I have stayed in his condo.
Scandalous. This is what happens when you live in Orlando. You move in with the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
By the way, we're buying this pattern from McCall's. I don't even think McCall's makes patterns anymore. I just happen to know what this is because, sadly, my age. But we're all going to be Ewoks for Christmas. By the way, if you need Dwight Howard CD, 25 cents for Dwight. Check out Chewbacca's buck teeth. I wonder how old this candy is. Look at where Han's hand is. That's ridiculous. Hey, it looks like it's a lightsaber party.
This was like.
What would possess them to make this face?
I'm not getting that face. So I gotta figure out. It's just like, okay, he's got Star Wars faces that.
What does my wallet say?
And it's just.
We took a break from the Star Wars thing to get over to Wawa for Hoagiefest. If you guys don't have a Wawa by you, you're missing out. That is a pretty delicious looking sub there. So I just checked what temperature it was outside, and it's 97. But the heat index is 108. It Meanwhile, we're outside eating sandwiches at Wawa and not even really thinking about it. So I pretty much say, like, if anybody wants to ask again about what's the differences of New York and Florida and how about adapting, I think I've pretty much adapted at this point when you think that you're used to it being this hot. Check out that outhouse. Men and private. By the way, we're on Goldenrod Road. So we're back home from the Star Wars swap meet. I didn't get a whole lot at the swap meet, but I did get a couple of bargains. We got the Indiana Jones figures that we saw earlier, the Will Forte looking Indy. He looks pretty funny. I got it really because I like this idol. I got this scaled replica of the Medal of Yavin. It is pretty tiny compared to the real medal, but fun fact, I had a replica of the Medal of Yavin initially, and actually sold it on eBay so that I could buy a guitar at the time that I don't even have the guitar anymore, so I really regret selling it, and I love this little miniature of it. And then we've got this band member that plays the music and lights up. That's fun. So Mary's putting calamine lotion on my legs because I got a ton of no-see-um bites from yesterday at the beach. And Sammy has to be all up in it like, I'm injured. He has to see what he can do to help. So, we're almost trying to watch Adventure Time on Netflix, but
Adventure Time?
regular show. It's so funny. Mary thinks she's funny. It's like watching television whenever I want to watch something in here with the big TV. It's basically like watching Mystery Science Theater 3000, because all I do is get commentary from the left and commentary from the right constantly.
No. You have no proof of that.
Hey, it's the MTV Music Awards. The first two things that pop into my mind: one, they lip sync. She's not saying a single word. Two, when was the last time you've ever seen a video on MTV in the last 30 years? Well, we've been watching the MTV Music Awards for about an hour and a half now. I think I may have known a couple of artists, not necessarily familiar with the music. Pretty funny. Fashion choices, or what passes as music for the MTV Music Awards these days, but again, I didn't think that they actually played music on MTV, so anyhow, on that note, I'm getting ready to go to bed. I know it's going to be another long week at work, but I'm exhausted. And have a good night. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Thanks for the likes, thanks for the subscriptions, thank you for all the comments. It's been a vlog-erific weekend with lots of videos, ride videos and everything, so thanks for checking everything out. See you guys tomorrow.